Hi, I'm Jonathan with My Tree Climber, and I'm here to help those of us in the tree work industry be able to stay fit and healthy and stay working for a long time, free from injuries. Have you ever gotten to the end of a long day and wondered to yourself, boy, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to do this? Or maybe you thought that the next morning when you woke up with some serious soreness and pain. Maybe you're young and you feel like you could do this forever, or maybe you don't even work in the field anymore. You're doing more office work and driving around and you have a different challenge. What do I do to stay active? Regardless of where you're at, this video series is for you. I'm presenting what I'm calling Stay Sharp, 5 Branches of Tree Worker Health and Fitness. Hey, this is a low budget film, so you're gonna have to deal with the puns. I'm teaming up with TCIA to create a starting point for discussion around staying fit and active as tree workers. There are so many of you out there who've got great ideas and great tips for staying fit and healthy and free from injury in the tree working industry. So we want you to be able to share in a place that you can share your ideas and we can learn from each other. Also, this is supposed to be a quick reference guide, so when you want to brush up on some area or get a quick tip, you know where to go and got some easy points that you can take with you and routines that you can memorize. SHARP is the acronym for these 5 areas. The S stands for stretching and warm up. The H is hydration and nutrition. Yes, I know that's actually 2 areas, but if nutrition was a separate word, then we'd have SHNARP. And that just doesn't work, so gotta go with me on this here. All right, the A stands for active movement. The R stands for rest. And the P stands for perspective. It's the power of mindset to be successful. So with the remainder of this video, I'm a climber, so we're gonna climb through this tree and then look at each of these branches with a little bit more detail. Right. So first, the S, stretching and warm up. Why this is important? You see it, sporting events, people are stretching and then warm out before they go to the game, and we're familiar with that. Well, hey, life is a game. We want you to have a simple stretching and warm up routine that you can do every day before you hit life. Keep yourself free from injury, particularly in the tree work. You want to have those muscles warmed up and ready to go. Stretching is so important. The muscles that you're using, you're contracting. You need stretching to give the reverse action to those muscles so that they can stay healthy and limber and free from injury. I'm going to put together some dynamic stretches that you can use for that warm-up stretching process and some good static stretches, and talk about the areas that you need to be stretching. It's essential to have a good stretching warm-up routine. We're going to help you have a simple one that you can take with you. H, hydration and nutrition. We all know that we're supposed to have water. And yeah, we're 70% water, blah, blah, blah. But why? Why really? What does your body do with it? Well, here's one thing that your body does with it, and it does a lot of it. The lymphatic system, that's a network of glands connected to your muscles, and it uses water to wash out the waste from contracting your muscles and move it up and out of your body so that your muscles can keep working. If you get low on water, it can't move that stuff out of your muscles, and then your muscles stop working, and if your muscles stop working, you stop working. We want you to be free from injury so you can keep working and stay healthy. So the water helps that move, and your lymphatic system moves from your feet up, so it's against gravity. You need muscle contraction to move that fluid through your body. That's why that warm-up routine is important, because it gets that fluid moving through your body. But you've got to have enough water. How much do you need? Well, that's pretty simple. Just measure your circumference at 4 feet off the ground and then divide that number by 2 milliliters. Just kidding. That was a joke for all you plant healthcare workers out there. There you go. But really, just take your weight in pounds and then divide it by 2, and that's the number of ounces to shoot for each day. So 160 pounds, divide it by 2, and there you go. 80 ounces of water a day. Yeah, you're gonna need more water when you're out there sweating it out in the sun. And you gotta keep track of the electrolytes. Make sure you have your electrolytes in there. And nutrition. We all know if your saw has bad fuel, then you're gonna have maintenance problems and you're gonna have more downtime. Well, if your body has bad fuel, you're gonna have maintenance issues and downtime. So give yourself good fuel with nutrition. Fruit and vegetables, leafy green vegetables have good minerals and micronutrients. Yeah, just eat them first, get it out of the way if you don't like it. And then you need good clean protein, complex carbs. Here's the deal with nutrition. There's tons of stuff out there. Bottom line, if you make a good routine of putting the good stuff in your body, fill up with that, then you're not going to be as hungry for the bad stuff. You'll have less space to put the bad stuff in, so you won't have to keep track of what not to eat. Just know what you should eat, and then go ahead and have dessert. It's fine. Just don't make dessert your main course. There you go. Simple perspective. Keep it simple. Right. The A for active movement. This is the place we're going to camp out. We'll call this the dominant leader for the tree, because we're going to make 4 different videos for 4 different routines, what I'm calling conditioning warm-ups, to exercise the muscle groups that you use the most out in your workday. So those 4 categories of workers are climbing workers, bucket workers, ground workers, and seated workers or sitting workers. So we're going to take each of those categories, make a routine that's geared for you and the muscle groups you use to keep you fit and active and healthy. And we want it to be easy to memorize so that you can just take this with you. You don't even have to check the video for review, but of course you can if you want, and might even make a follow along video as well. But you need to know what muscle groups you're using, keep those warmed up, ready to go before you hit the day so you're free from injury. R stands for rest. You need rest in your daily and weekly cycle of work. If you're working 7 days a week, you're gonna fatigue and burn yourself out. You need at least a day of rest. You're gonna have long days sometimes, but if 12-hour days is your normal, you're gonna be wearing yourself out. Rest and sleep. Sleep is the other component of rest. You need quality sleep. So know the number of hours of sleep you need. It's a little bit different for everybody. So be honest with yourself. Then make that number of hours your target and hit it at least 5 days a week. But to get quality sleep, here's 3 things to stop to help you get quality sleep. Number 1, stop drinking caffeine 6 hours before you go to sleep. Number 2, stop eating 3 hours before you go to sleep. Let that digestive system rest and you'll sleep better. Third, stop looking at your screen 1 hour before you go to sleep. Yeah, like phone, computer, TV. Yeah, it's kind of sounding difficult at this point. Try to make it 2 hours, but at least 1 hour. Stop that before you go to sleep. So those are 3 things. Stop the caffeine, stop the eating, stop looking at the screen, and that will help your sleep be better quality. And just as a side note, keep that physical notebook by your bed so you can jot down those thoughts. It's things you need to do that you forgot about or stuff for the next day. That'll let your mind relax so you can sleep well. And finally, P for perspective. Perspective is the way you look at things or what you believe about your life and about yourself. Your beliefs determine your behavior. Your behavior determines what you experience, and what you experience is your life. So your beliefs create your life experience. So one simple tip to help you create the experience of life you want is the phrase, what you focus on gets bigger. So that reminds you, focus on what you want to experience in life. Do you find yourself thinking about what's wrong, what's the problems that you have, the negative stuff? Choose to think about what you want to have happen. Speak and talk about the things you want to have happen. Talk about the things that are going well. Those things will then get bigger in your focus, and the things that you don't like will grow smaller in your focus. The business way to talk about this is that which gets measured gets improved. So think about what you want in life and business, and start measuring that, and you'll be able to start improving it. And that's mindset and what you believe. So those are the 5 areas, the 5 branches of tree worker, health, and fitness. It's holistic. It's not just working out. You've got to pay attention to all these areas so that you can really be healthy and fit for the long term and stay in the tree work industry for a long time and enjoy it. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. Stay sharp. 5 branches of tree worker health and fitness. Stay tuned for videos to follow.